Welcome to the Get Published podcast, sponsored by Brodie Consulting Group. To get more information about our coaching, publishing, executive ghostwriting, and podcast production services, go to getpublishedpodcast.com. Hello, I am Paul Brodie, and thank you for joining us for another episode of the Get Published podcast, where we help authors get published with a proven system that works. And today, we're being joined by Alicia Couri, author of Age with Audacious Confidence, 21 plus tips to look and feel younger. Alicia, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Well, we are thrilled to have you. Are you ready to begin?
I am. Let's do it.
All right. Question number one. What is the one piece of advice that you would give to a first-time author who is currently writing their book?
So I will definitely, I changed my mind since our pre-interview, will let you know, check your title of your book. You may think it's wonderful and creative, but make sure you do a search, do a title search, not just book title search, but also a trademark search, and make sure it does not sound like something else that's out there. And I've had personal experience with that, so just a quick little warning. Just search your book title before you actually publish.
And what do you feel is the hardest part about getting published?
I would think formatting, making sure that your book is properly formatted, and then knowing how to actually reach the marketplace. There's so many avenues to publish right now that actually getting it published is not as challenging as getting your book out there, getting people to read your book, and also making sure that the formatting of your book is properly done.
Well, let's talk about marketing. So please share a marketing strategy that you have used in your book launches that has worked well.
When I launched this book, so this is the second go around for this book, but when I originally launched it, I did video. I did Facebook Live videos, Periscope Live videos, as well as Instagram Live, just doing like little snippets of the chapters from each thing. So this book is more of a self-help book, and I just talked about what was in the chapters, and I went live every day with a different tip from the chapter and got engagement from people that way.
Oh, and I love that you mentioned that, because you actually created a Facebook Live series, and it sounds like, so for each day, you were focusing on one specific chapter, one specific talking point with the book. Is that correct?
Exactly, yes. And then I linked, in the previous book, I linked that Facebook link in the chapter at the bottom when I actually printed and published it. I went ahead and so they can watch the video too if they went to the link.
I think that is a prime example of repurposing content effectively.
Thanks.
That's excellent. And how long were each of the Facebook Lives typically?
They were 10 minutes. Like little 10-minute snacks.
Nice.
Sort of like your show.
Or as we always like to joke around, short attention span theater, right? Get to the point,
yeah,
great
exactly.
value, and boom, not a bunch of fluff.
And boom. Exactly.
What advice would you give for authors out there that may not necessarily be in love with going on video, and especially going live? What advice would you have for them?
So if you don't like going live, you can always do an audio recording. Now, a lot of these lives allow you to do audio recording and not just video. So you can actually then put a picture of your book and do an audio recording if you don't like going live, if you don't like video.
I love that. Well, thank you for sharing that. One of the questions I always get from our audience is, once we get an episode out there, if we're talking about Facebook Lives or videos, question I always get is, yeah, but what if I don't want to be on video? So I appreciate you answering that, because again, it's not for everyone, right?
Correct, but it can be.
Exactly.
It can be for everyone. You just need to be coached up a little bit to go live, and that's a whole other topic. But you can be coached up a little bit and go do your lives. It's not such a big deal. But I understand the fear. I had it before. Definitely.
Absolutely. It's just all about getting out your comfort zone, right? Just getting out there and just doing it.
Exactly. Just doing it.
Well,
exactly.
Speaking of books, I'd like to know what is your favorite book and what was the number one thing that you learned from it?
So I struggled with this question that you have, and I know you ask everybody this because I have two. So I have to. I can't give one. I can't give one above the other. One is the Bible because I found myself in the Bible, and the second one is Think and Grow Rich because I understood how to think and how to be successful in my thinking using, both books. So that's those are my two favorite books and most profound influences in my life.
And for a final question, what is your favorite quote and why?
My favorite quote is "Everyone deserves to be the best version of themselves" by Stacey London. And it's because I traveled that journey of low self-esteem and low confidence and really stepping into being, or at least striving to be, the best version of myself and seeing the difference in my life and how that has made, it's how profound it's changed me. And I think that everyone deserves that, really, to step into the best version of who they are.
Well, I want to thank you for being a guest on the show today. What is the best way for people to find you online?
Oh, that's a great question. So they can go to Alicia360.com. That's ALICIA 360.com. And there they can connect to me on all social media. They can connect to my website. Everything is right there on my 360 site.
Well, Alicia, thank you once again for being on the show, and I wish you all the best in your author journey ahead.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks again for joining us today. To learn more about how to get your book published with a proven system that works, grab a free copy of my book at getpublishedpodcast.com.